says, "Oh, so why are you here?" And I didn't know who he was. So yeah, I said,
You didn't know who he was at that time?
No. I think he introduced me. He said, "I'm Alexander Shulgin, and people call me Sasha," but it still didn't register. But then I said, "Well, I'm a toxicology, entomology student, but I worked on Polaris here, 5 years ago." And oh, well, so we had this rather animated discussion about analytical chemistry of Polaris alkaloids for a while, which is what it's related to you, paper chromatography and all that. And then I turned to the third gentleman, and he said, "Oh, you're interested in analytical chemistry. You might enjoy coming and visiting my lab. I'm the director of the Drug Enforcement Administration Western Analytical Laboratory." And I kind of gulped. I thought, well, okay. And I didn't know that he and Sasha were already like kind of buddies. And I sort of learned their story later. But it was like 25 years later, out of 4th of July here, that I ran into him again. And so in the Dirty Pictures movie, that's the trip.
The guy on the train coming.
Yeah. So when so that was that trip. He came out for that 4th of July, and we were in the office. And I said, "Well, you probably don't remember me, but I certainly remember meeting you, because I think when you announced your affiliations, my face turned white and my pants turned brown." But so we got to be friendly anyway. But I never did get to visit his lab.
So did that guy have any connections with your dad? They were.
Yeah, I've still not met your dad. So why does that not happen after all this time? Any of that. So then I got like. My next encounter with Sasha, I ran into him at the next year's psychedelic conference in San Francisco. So Hoffman was out again, Schultes was out again. It was right after that there was a very dark.
That was 78.
78. Yeah. It had to have been October. I would imagine. The first one was in October. But in November of 78, I was a student at Berkeley in a group in the sort of a division of the entomology department that specialized in biological control of insects and weeds. So they were the old guard sort of applied ecologists who would study novel insect pests, travel the world to find their natural enemies, import them, quarantine them, figure if they could make it in California. So very practical ecology programs for pest control. And I was just totally fascinated with the idea. Well, anyway, so part of it was the leader of that group was a very, Sasha as an entomologist, right? He had that kind of bubbly, charismatic personality. Robert Vandenbosch was his name. And he had been an entomologist, in the Army, working on malaria control during the war, and had done a bunch of early projects in biological control, and had come up against the chemical industry. So as World War II closed out, the chemical industry turned a big portion of their focus onto agriculture. So all the explosives and munitions manufactured got diverted over into chemical fertilizers, and the sort of synthetic chemistry focus, a lot of it turned over on pesticides. So things that were like brought up from Germany, nerve gas that they never used in World War II, all of that technology got absorbed into the chemical industry in the United States, and they started hurling at agriculture. So Silent Spring and that kind of backlash was in the late 70s totally focused on Vandenbosch. And he, if there was going to be a Senate hearing on new regulations or whatever, he would be often kind of one of the invited people to counter somebody from industry. And they would have, there was a guy at San Jose State who was kind of what my grandmother would call a nudnik. That's pro-chemical ingredient And so like there was one event where like in court, he goes, "I'll show you how safe this DDT is. I'll eat a tablespoon." So and he does. And so Vandenbach says, "Well, you're a fucking idiot. I'll eat the same goddamn tablespoon," and he does. So it was just that kind of, Anyway, so he was a marvelous character and totally inspiring all of us. Well, so on one Sunday, third weekend in November of '78, he was out running on the trail in Berkeley. Heart attack died. Same weekend as the Jonestown massacre. Okay, so the news was just starting to come out Monday morning. We come into work, Van's dead. And all this awful news all week is drifting in. Since the Jonestown, the People's Temple started here in San Francisco, there was a lot of grief in the air because like all the people that were down there were locals.
Kids, friends.
Yeah, families. Moscone milk murders. Yeah, that happened Friday. Yeah, so Monday through Friday, it was very dark.
Very dark.
Yeah. So anyway, there was a lot of kind of undercurrent of concern in our department that Vandenbach may have been murdered. Because he had just published a book called The Pesticide Conspiracy. It was, he was starting to like discuss it publicly a lot. And it kind of laid out the whole move of the chemical industry and agriculture and what it was doing to the environment and doing to the economics of agriculture. And it was becoming kind of big. So I knew that Sasha had taught forensic toxicology, and like no one knew kind of how to even approach the question of whether there was foul play. So I phoned him up and said, "Well, here's the situation." And his immediate response was, "Well, unless he was elderly or under the immediate care of a physician for something criminal, there would be an autopsy unless the family prevented it." The autopsy report is a public record, so go down. Here's the office. Get a copy of the autopsy report. Bring it out here, and we'll look over it. So, kind of the next time I had a big interaction with Sasha was sitting on the dining room table, and they're going over that autopsy.
Okay, go ahead and finish the autopsy story and tell me it was negative. And I'll tell you why.
It was. Yeah.
I'll tell you why it wasn't necessarily required.
Well, we talked. Okay, so we went through it, and there was one of the things that was that sort of fed the conspiracy thought was that he had just had at that time full physical with stress test and all that stuff, and negative for any problems. But there was atherosclerosis, heart in the arteries that was just invisible. So there was no evidence. But then we had a long discussion about, well, okay, if you were to try to murder someone, so we talked about succinylcholine and other things that you could use that would be hard to find.
Especially in 1970, succinylcholine would be very hard.
Yeah.
And the more would be very hard to detect.
Yeah, well, you could do it on the scalp, so we went through all that kind of stuff. And I think we talked about nickel carbonyl. I don't know. There were some things that Sasha had a sort of minor interest in evaluating. Fortunately.
So did the KGB, and that's why these things got definition. But the stress test has a high false negative. That's the problem. You don't really want to use it anymore.
Yeah.
And that's a total 1970s technology. But he was such a great man, you're right. And Berkeley's never replaced him. They've never seen his
No,
work before.
and actually that whole research unit got dismantled. Right after the time that I left, the emphasis in the whole College of Natural Resources began to move in the direction of molecular biology, because that was going to be the coming thing. This gene manipulation level, handling of environmental issues. So.
Because it basically aims at Berkeley discovered the first DNA evidence. Actually, was able to make the first, help me out, Ames?
The Ames test.
The Ames test. But he was also, he did the sequence where you could do the knockout genes. I mean, this is amazing. I think, was it 73-ish, 74 she came up with
Maybe a
this?
little bit. He was rolling along that track, but the Ames test as such really